Hi children, good morning. Welcome back to our session. So, what about your notes regarding the gravitation chapter, children? Already I have sent the notes for you. So, as soon as possible with a good handwriting, you have to write and complete the notes. I think from 30th onwards, this month 30th, you have to come to the school for showing your homeworks, notes, this and that. So, still 1 week, more than nearly 10 days time you are having. So, you can complete that. Okay. So, welcome back to our session with a new topic. Is it? Yes. So, what's our topic, children? Work and energy. So, work and energy. If I want to do some work, that means if I want to carry this. So, what I have to do from one place to another place, I can get it. That means I have done the work. So, I am going to carry some of the more books. So, what I have done? I have done the work. So, we need to do some of the work. Keeping from one place to the another place, we need. So, to do the work also, we need some of energy. Is it? Yes. So, whatever we are going to do, that one we call it as the work. Let me see, what do you mean by the work? What are the units for that? What are the examples? Let me see now. Okay. Now, let me see the definition. What do you mean by the work? Work is said to be done when a body or object moves with the application of external force. So, if I want to do some work, we need some of the external force. We can define work as an activity involving a movement and force in the direction of the force. Which side we are going to push the force. That means applying the force. That side itself, it shows the direction of the force. That means work is said to be done when an object or a body moves with the application of the external force. We can define work as an activity involving a movement and force in the direction of the force. For example, a force of 30 newtons. So, the force is measured in the newtons. A force of 30 newtons pushing an object. How much distance? 3 meters. In the same direction of the force will do 90 joules of work. How much? If you are using the 30 newtons of the force to push 3 meters long, that means the direction, and how much the work is done? 90 joules of work is done. Is it? Yes. Now, what is the definition? That means what is the simple definition we can say? What do you mean by work? What is work? Work is said to be done when a force applied to an object moves that object. So, work is said to be done when a force applied to an object moves to that object. So, this is the definition for the work. Then, what are the units for that? Now, let me see what are the units of the work. Okay? Now, let me see what are the units of work. So, Newton meter. See children, while writing the name of the person, you have to mention in the capital letter. But here, we are writing the unit. So, it should be the small letter. Newton meter. So, Newton means here we are writing the symbolic. N should be the capital. Meter is M. So, what are the units for the work? Newton meter, or we can say it as the joules. Newton meter or joules. Then, for this, let me take a small example. If a force of 5 newtons, if a force of 5 newtons is applied to an object and it moves 2 meters. So, how much 5 newtons of force is applying and how much distance it is traveling? 2 meters. Then what is the work? The work will be 10 Newton meter. You can ask how we have done this. For this, formula is there. Formula for work. Work done is equal to force into displacement. Force into displacement. See here, how much force we have used here? 5 newtons. Then what is the displacement? 2 meters. 5 newtons into 2 meters. 5 twos are 10. So we got 10. Then W is equal to F into displacement. What are the units for force? Newton. What are the units for displacement? It is L. Newton meter or joule or joules. So we have seen the definition for what is work and what are the units for work and what is the formula for the work. So by using of this, we have to do few problems, is it? So let me stop today's class and tomorrow let me solve few problems regarding this work. Okay? So until that, you have to carry these points in your running notes. That is nothing but your homework and you have to submit it. Okay children? Regarding this, let me watch a small video. Okay? Thank you. Here is about work and energy. So here you can see few of the scientists, both. One is the Joule, that is James Prescott Joule, and one is the James Watt. So in this chapter we are going to learn about work done by an oblique force, positive, zero and negative work done, energy, potential difference, kinetic energy, power, transformation of energy, law of conservation of energy, simple pendulum. These are the topics we are going to learn in this chapter. So here is one of the example how the work is going to do by this person. A horse pulling a cart does work. So here the horse is going to doing the work, and here a man climbing the stairs does the work from down to up, maybe down to up or up to down. The work is done here. So here an engine of a moving vehicle does the work. A body dropped from a height falls towards the earth. It indicates that the earth exerts a force of attraction called gravity on the body. The gravitational force does work in pulling the body towards it. That means we know that any object, if we throw towards to the up, it is going to fall down because of the gravity. Is it? So that only here it was explained. An engine of a moving vehicle does the work. Work is said. What do you mean by the work? Work is said to be done scientifically when a force applied on a body produces motion on it. So we have to apply the force. Then only we can see that the work is done. So work done in a moving body is equal to the product of force exerted on the body and the distance moved by the body in the direction of force. So not only applying the force, how much force we are going to apply and how much distance it is going to move, in which direction of the force, that is also important. Or work done in moving a body is equal to the product of force exerted on the body and the displacement of the body. So what's the formula for the work done? Work done is equal to force into displacement. So work done is W, force is F, and displacement is nothing but S. W is equal to F into S. Work done is equal to force, the product of into displacement. Work done is equal to force into displacement. So work is a scalar quantity. Work can be positive or zero or negative. Negative work does not mean it is a vector quantity. Work done by friction is negative as the displacement is opposite to the friction. SI unit of work is joule. It is denoted by the letter J. 1 joule is equal to 1 Newton into 1 meter, or 1 J is equal to 1 capital N M. So already I told that while writing the unit you have to write it in the small letter. While writing the person name you have to write in the capital letter. Be careful children. 1 joule is the amount of work done when 1 Newton of force acting on a body displaces it through 1 meter. CGS unit of work is erg. 1 joule is equal to 10 to the power of 7 ergs, or 1 erg is equal to 10 to the power of minus 7 joule. So here, for work to be done, both force and displacement must be present in a body. If a force applied on a body does not produce displacement in the body, scientifically work is not done. Example, a man holding a book in his hands is a stationary position, does not do any work since the weight of the book acting on him does not produce any displacement. A man trying to push a ridge and stationary wall does not do work since the force applied by him does not move the wall. So these are the examples for the work done. Okay, thank you.